Hey, what's up, everybody? New video today. I actually posted a video earlier today where I showed you uh, hundreds of dollars worth of books that I bought in a bookstore in Port Authority. Uh, Here's some of the books I have here, just scattered all over the place. Emotional Intelligence, The One Thing, um, Surprisingly Simple Truth Behind Extraordinary Results. I just started reading a book today called it had a weird name, like a Japanese name. Let me pull it up for you in a second. I think okay. It's called shit. I lost it for a second here. Ikigai by Sebastian Marshall. Uh, Very interesting book. It's about this guy who becomes a strategist for life, and he's basically trying to become the biggest strategist of the century, and basically talks about how to develop the skills you need and strategies to achieve maximum potential success for yourself. And he actually says it in his video that he does not recommend you take that path, but he does provide support if you do try to recommend that path, take that path. So the reason why I'm mentioning it is because it's an interesting thing to think, should I become one of the greatest people who's ever lived on this planet if I can, or is just being happy and pursuing the ideal life a worthy goal? That's one of the challenges he faces in the book. He sees he goes to Japan and sees a beautiful village where everyone seems to be living in harmony, but everyone is very similar and they hold the same views and they just wake up, go to work, come back, have fun with their families. And he sees it's beautiful in a way. Everyone seems to be so happy and peaceful and harmonious. Their lifestyle is just perfect. It's bliss, right? And he sees it and he says he started to cry because he said he finally understood that that's the kind of lifestyle he'll never have because he chose a totally different path. And it's the path of being completely narrow-minded towards one goal, towards one ideal that he wanted to pursue, and that is to become the greatest strategist of the century. And he wants to gain uh, humongous amounts of wealth and power in order to start a legacy, um, and raise his family well and things of that nature. And he knows he's going to have to struggle and suffer, basically, is a big part of it in order to achieve those goals. So the question is, what is your goal? What is your purpose? Is your purpose worthy of you? Or is your value system placing a family and a harmonious existence and pursuit of pleasure as its primary purpose in life? Basically, a hedonistic ideal. Hedonistic is uh, like an ancient Roman philosophy of just pursuing pleasure, or Greek philosophy. I can't remember which one, but it's just essentially based around pleasure. And a lot of people will argue that that's the point of life. It's just to have a lot of pleasure, to eat well, to drink well, to have sex, to just I enjoy the bodily pleasures, which comes out to the hedonistic lifestyle. Is that something that you want to do? And is that the point of your life? The chemical imbalance, the chemical dopamine in your head just exploding, is that the point? Or is it something different, such as you trying to become the greatest poet of the century, or someone who wants to gain a lot of wealth and power in order to create impact in this world, someone who wants to master skills and live a very abnormal lifestyle, risking basically your whole tribe and the people you're used to being around not understanding you anymore. But it's it's worth it for the people that go on this path. because to them they find massive fulfillment. They find massive growth, uh, a happiness that takes longer to produce. It's not as immediate as hedonistic pleasures, instant gratification. It's more like the feeling you get after building something for years and years and years and finally seeing it and crying because of how beautiful and how much effort and time you've put into it. Like a painting such as the Mona Lisa by Da Vinci, which I think took 4 years to make, but now look at it. It's still been around for hundreds of years and is seen as one of the most iconic paintings of the entire history of mankind, I think, at this point. So you have to ask yourself, what is your value system? Right now is the time to develop that if you haven't already. And you're probably young if you're watching this. I'd say the age range for people who watch my videos is about, I don't know, 13 to 25, maybe 35. So you still have plenty of time to make a difference in this world, whether that's a difference in your life's philosophy or a difference in just how the world is being ran. Whether that's the political formation of the world, inventions, technology, the expansion of the human race. So that's what I'm inviting you to do after you watch this video. It's to sit down, turn your phone off, just take a piece of a paper and a pen, maybe go to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or whatever the little shop you can sit in peacefully. Just take a piece of paper and a pen and ask yourself, what do I actually want to do with my life? The time is ticking, guys. So, um, yeah, sit down for maybe half an hour to an hour, maybe less than that, and just ask yourself, brainstorm, write down some ideas, some of your values, and you might want to do this once a week for a little while to really get it down. And after that, you'll have a way better and clearer perspective of what it is you want to do in this life that we have. So stay tuned. By the way, I'm having a new video come out soon on the ticker, which is the watch that counts down your life, coming soon. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And remember, uh, life is too fucking short to just waste it not asking yourself the big questions yet. Like right now, if you're 20 years old, even 30 years old, don't wait around. Ask yourself your values now, because it's better to just at least know what you're doing and why before you start doing it. All right? Stay tuned. Talk to you soon.